Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Chris?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, dude?
Okay, so it looks like John Cena might be up for a part in the Suicide Squad.
Now, what the hell is he going to, who's he going to play? Does it say anything or no?
I was looking it up. I heard that there was a role that he might be playing. I don't remember who it was, though.
Okay.
Right now, I heard he was just in talks to do it, so it's not confirmed.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, I guess that could be his next big...
He's in everything, though, isn't he? Like The Rock lately, he's been in...
It seems like he's going down that career path with movies because... You know, I watch wrestling a lot, obviously. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge professional wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And he's being phased out of a lot of the stuff on television. So
he's done.
It's funny if he gets chosen for the $6 million man if they update that reboot.
No, that's got scrapped. They're not doing it.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'd laugh my ass off if they said
actually,
that.
you know what's funny about that? I think that might still be coming out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I actually heard something about it not too long ago that apparently Mark Wahlberg is still doing it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but
I got some news. Doctor Strange director Scott Derrickson is interested in doing a reboot of Hellraiser with Pinhead.
Okay.
Now, the last one was a total bomb, I guess. Didn't do well, but I liked it, the last one. But I guess they feel that will be the thing to do. Oh, and John Wick 4, Keanu Reeves is up for it if they want to do it. So
is he going to be meeting himself from Bill and Ted then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just wants, people love the John Wick movies.
Yeah.
So, why not? I guess, right? So,
yeah, as long as Parabellum is good, I think they could do another one.
Yeah, I think so too. What else do we have?
We got a little bit of MonsterVerse news.
Oh, what's happening?
Godzilla vs. Kong is done filming completely. So
nice.
Now they are moving on to the effects shots and whatnot.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's going to be reshoots like normal, but I haven't heard anything about it yet. The one other small tidbit about that we can confirm is that the banner that leaked a couple months ago that showed Godzilla and Kong fighting, that was 100% real.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It was on that little clapper that they use for scenes. It was on the clapper that, what's his name? Adam Wingard, the director, he took a picture today holding it and said that the movie's done filming.
Wow.
That banner was on it, so that means that was real.
Okay.
So that is our first official look at what Kong is going to look like in this movie.
Oh, sweet.
So very interesting. And now I guess, I think shortly after Godzilla King of the Monsters comes out, I think we're going to get maybe another synopsis of what the movie is about and maybe some more information about what we're going to be looking at with this film.
Okay.
So, and I fully expect that Comic-Con this year, there's going to be a big push for it, especially if King of the Monsters as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, because that Godzilla's coming out in May, right? So then they'll be talking about the sequel. Or not, whatever. We got word that paranormal investigator Lorraine Warren has died at age 92.
Damn.
Vera Farmiga, who plays her in the Conjuring movies, had said, so many nice words that.
Was Annabelle anywhere connected to that?
Nah, but she's like she said how good a person she was and stuff like that. Yeah, that's another thing is that now that they're both gone, is anyone really keeping up with having those evil conduit things blessed and kept locked up, or are they going to just start taking stuff out of there because
I'm
that stuff
sure
is,
they have some. I'm sure they have something in their will that
you
somebody
cannot,
trustworthy.
yeah, because you can't just let that out, I guess. So that's, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't believe. They're fun to watch, but I don't believe this.
You don't believe it?
No, I don't
Could you
believe this
imagine?
stuff. No.
Could you imagine being that person that it's a friend, like one of their friends, and they're like, "Yeah, when we die, we want you to be the one to take care of all of our
Oh,
demise."
screw that.
Like, I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I will say this much. I'm going to be taking vacation over here. Good luck to you.
Yeah, hell no.
What I still love to.
Can you imagine being that person and that person decides, oh, we're gonna friggin' just sell them off or something. And the next thing you know, there's disasters all over the world.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to be that estate
This-
guy that has to go there and document everything that's in the house. Like, no way. Like, this is the room. You're not allowed to touch anything because it might follow you home. And it's like,
Right.
oh, well, never mind.
This is the one thing I love. I heard about this story about a few years ago. The guy pretty much was bad-mouthing Annabelle. Okay?
Right.
And this is what happened at their museum. And he gets into, I guess he was on a motorcycle. He had his girlfriend or wife or whatever on the back. Gets into an accident, and of course he dies, but she survives. And everybody's, oh, he badmouthed Annabelle. That's why he died. I'm thinking, you know how many accidents happen throughout the year, and he just happened to give me a break.
We got some horror news, unexpected. Full Moon Entertainment, I guess, has announced after all these decades, they are bringing back the Vampire Redo, and they're doing Subspecies 5, Blood Rise.
Okay.
Which, if you remember that.
Subspecies movies, so.
And then also, Puppet Master is getting a spin-off where Blade is getting his own movie, not to be confused with Blade the Vampire with Wesley Snipes. We're talking, let me just, my buddy Blade here is getting his own movie. So, Blade the Iron Cross is coming out. So, and they're deciding to make sequels to some of their other titles that they had for years ago, which maybe we'll cover that on the Horrorcast. But anyway, he's the most.
Just waiting for somebody to decide to do something with Critters.
They did already.
I know.
But that's not Full Moon, though. But yeah.
So it's just Blade? Like, what, did Pinhead and, the other ones dare him to go do a movie by himself?
No, I mean, and it's so funny how I have him right next to me, but Blade, Pinhead, they're just not in it. Nobody's in it.
They're on vacation, and what happens is they left him home like Kevin.
Connor.
Now, come on. They're the ones they chose to keep the Conjuring house updated.
Right.
Man, I don't even think they would do. I think they would be like, you know what? We're gonna stay in our box.
Right. I guess they feel that he's the leader of the puppets.
Yeah.
He's the most popular. Let's try and do a spinoff. But then again, they're doing spinoffs of stuff I never expected, like Now I don't even remember what happened in the last.
Hey, you know what?
4.
You know what? While it's popular, let's do Puppet Master versus Child's Play.
Yeah.
Right. You imagine if they got to do that? Oh my God. They might actually kick Chucky's ass, though. Because
he is outnumbered. I mean,
they might kick his ass, honestly. Although, are we talking the reboot, or we talk, because now there's millions of Chuckies everywhere now because of that spell.
I mean, technically in the main series, too, can't he possess multiple dolls at once
Right,
now?
that's the whole thing. It's like now there's multiple, I mean, you don't even know which one's the real one anymore, which they said that's how they'll do the Chucky in space movie. Because one doll goes up into space. Right, with aliens and shit, which that would have been. Are we going to do a Planet Hulk, but with Chucky?
Planet Chucky, oh God.
Planet Chucky? I hope we don't see. But you know what? we are getting a Machete soon.
Yes.
I'm shocked.
I was wondering whether we were going to do that.
It's happening. Remember the last one where Mel Gibson was like had a mask
Yes.
on and he was like almost like
Yes.
Darth Vader? That shit is gonna be crazy if they do
I
that.
can't wait. I love the first two movies.
Ever see that, Chris? They made fun of.
My friend Jared and I watched it once. I went over to his house and we were like, let's watch this movie because why not? And then we watched it. And throughout the whole movie, we were just like, this is not how the first Machete was.
Right.
I know.
Yeah. Wow, they got a poster for Subspecies 5. My God. I'm going to screen share this. I don't even. He was killed in the last one, but I guess they'll bring him back.
Yeah, I heard about him, but I've never seen any of them.
Subspecies 5. Wow. He's coming back. Blade's got his own movie, The Iron Cross. Wow. That's cool. I love Puppet Master, man. Even though they're B movies, I don't give a crap. You know, that's cool.
Like I said, I still think there was a movie back in the 80s called Looker with Albert Finney, Susan Day, and James Coburn.
Mm-hmm.
And with with how much we are addicted to YouTube and all this other media, it would go over phenomenally today.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the Puppet Master alternate universe one where they're Nazis and they're evil, but just think we wouldn't have these movies if not for that
other one, yeah.
Because they're using the money they made from that to do Subspecies and Blade. So they got a good piece of change, by the way. So, and they're probably going to make a sequel to that one too, also. So, there's going to be money flowing into Full Moon, which is good. So, what else do I want to talk about? Was there anything else, Chris? Or no?
Not that I was aware of.
Nothing going on with Alien or Predator or.
Actually, yes, I think another one of those mini fan films came out.
Did it?
Alien Ore or something like that.
Alien what?
Ore, like an ore mine.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are they good though? I seen that one. It was.
Oh yeah, that one that they got killed by a baby alien, a chest burster.
Yeah.
Somehow, these people managed to get killed by a chest burster.
Right, I know.
Oh, that's great.
Wasn't there a movie from Disney they scrapped? That was after. It was like another movie they were supposed to do. Disney was supposed to do like Mouse Guard or something that got scrapped. I don't know. I can't wait for Endgame. Oh, I want to talk about video games. So I don't know if you heard, Chris, when you came in, we were talking about it. Konami, I don't know if you ever played video games, or whatever. Konami had put out a arcade classics, but I guess stuff that was actually in the arcade from the popularity of the Nintendo ones. Mm-hmm. So I bought it for $20. It was the Gradius shooter series, but they called it Nemesis. They called it different things, Life Force, whatever. And then they had a Castlevania one that was like the lowest, crappiest graphics ever, called The Haunted Castle or some shit, which is horrendous. What did you send me, Scott?
That Alien Ore thing you just talked about.
Screw that. Yeah. God. And the DC streaming service, I still think that shit's going downhill because I've never heard about that, Chris, where you have everything written, you had the episodes filmed, and they had a finale that was supposed to be for 13th episode Swamp Thing, and 13, 12, 11 got scrapped, and now you just scrap.
And they put out that shit-ass
How do you
trailer.
do that? You can't just do that, though. It's interconnected. I'm telling you, I think it's going to go downhill now. This whole thing is a mess.
To be honest with you, the DC streaming service, I didn't even know that it was out yet.
Yeah.
Till a couple of days ago. I was like, oh, this is out already?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
That's bad. That's bad.
I've got one more episode of Doom Patrol to watch, and I'll be caught up.
Like, yeah. I honestly think just the announcement for Disney Plus was enough to make people go, yeah, I don't really need this anymore.
Yeah. And the little people that did get it probably not going to have it anymore.
I'm sorry, did I say I meant to say Disney Plus, not DC Plus.
Yeah.
DC Plus.
It's called DC minus. Ah,
Oh man.
nobody's talking about that.
I haven't heard
Nobody.
word one.
I don't see cast on that on Titans or anything.
I heard
No.
people talk about Titans for a little while, but that was only because Batman was in it, and then
Yeah, it was their final episode, and even
But
then,
now Gotham is Batman in it now.
of course.
The final episode.
the final episode of Titans. Even then, all you do is you saw Shadow,
That's so
and
stupid.
then finally you see him laying there, but sadly it was all in Dick's mind.
Oh, I got something to add to the Everything Show. So it turns out that She-Thor, as I called her, Jane Foster, you know how she made a sacrifice where she died, but she didn't really die because they put her in Valhalla or whatever, which, you know, when the gods die. Oh, this is another thing that came up in the comics.
Not a god.
Well, she was now, but anyway, so the gods, when they in the recent as Guardians of the Galaxy, mind you, every time Ragnarok happens, yes, they all die, and then their consciousness goes into new bodies. But the old bodies go on this ship in space that's like zombies, and they have no soul, and they just have some type of memories or whatever, like the Barge of the Dead or whatever the hell it is. So they die all the time. Like they die every so many centuries, like Thor, Loki, everybody, and they just get uploaded. Their consciousness goes right into a brand new body. So what they're going to do, they already spoiled War of the Realms. So spoilers, guys, for War of the Realms, because that's going to be over in July. Jane Foster is back, but she's not going to be Thor anymore.
Thank you,
because
Jesus.
now they're trying to make it that the magics made her cancer worse. So I don't know if she's going to have cancer anymore. She's going to be the new Valkyrie.
Of course.
Sure.
Why not?
So then they had some type of slogan, you know, something about being a god, but then being a Valkyrie is work or some shit like that. And she don't miss having the hammer and all this other stuff. So I guess she's going to be cured of cancer, I guess. So, but they have a Valkyrie. That's the thing that sucks. They have a Valkyrie, but they're probably going to kill her off. Or maybe they won't kill her off. I don't know.
It'll be something like never let a god do a Valkyrie's job or something like that.
Right. And Loki has the hammer, which, you know, pisses off a lot of people. But...
And he's also walking around on a bridge.
Right. He's just twirling around like, look at that god! It's like, wow, Marvel. You really...
Like, did you guys know I was worthy? Look, I'm worthy.
I'm worthy now, man. Yeah. They are doing some crazy stuff in Marvel that I'm just blows my mind. That come July, August, September, I mean, we got this big Carnage thing happening. The Carnage just comes back and goes after everybody. Absolute Carnage, they're calling it. Sort of like a Maximum Carnage, but, you know. So they're doing that thing again. They're also bringing back Acts of Vengeance after, what is it, the 20 or 30 year anniversary. They're doing all annuals where the supervillains will fight heroes. Heroes will fight villains they never fought before and get their ass kicked. That's like that was the premise back then. So they're bringing that thing back now.
Then bring back Marvel Fanfare. They want to do that.
They're bringing they brought back Marvel Comics Presents. They brought back What If. They brought back everything. Everything's coming back. So they can hold on to the license of things, I guess. So, and Conan is going to be with the Avengers, and there you go, and the Punisher too, and yeah. All right, so we're out of here. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.